In the ethereal realm of Tartarus, where shadows danced and the air crackled with ancient power, resided the Erinyes, the goddesses of vengeance and retribution. They were three sisters, each with a distinct aspect and a relentless pursuit of justice. Alecto, the eldest, was a harbinger of strife and discord. Her eyes burned with an infernal fire, and her voice could shatter the strongest of wills. She reveled in sowing chaos and torment, her presence heralding the downfall of those who had wronged others. Megaera, the middle sister, was a master of envy and jealousy. Her gaze could wither the most beautiful of flowers, and her words could poison the purest of hearts. She sought vengeance for those who had been wronged by love or betrayal, her wrath consuming all in its path. Tisiphone, the youngest and most fearsome, was the embodiment of punishment and retribution. Her whip, made from the venomous serpents of Tartarus, could inflict unimaginable pain and suffering. She pursued the wicked relentlessly, her presence a constant reminder of the consequences of their actions. One fateful day, a mortal named Eurydice was unjustly murdered by her husband, Orpheus. Grief-stricken and desperate, Orpheus descended into the underworld to retrieve her soul. As he traversed the treacherous depths of Tartarus, he encountered the Erinyes. Alecto, her eyes blazing with fury, confronted Orpheus. "You dare to challenge the laws of the underworld?" she hissed. "Your wife's death was a just punishment for her betrayal." Megaera, her voice dripping with venom, added, "You seek to undo the natural order. Your love for Eurydice is a mockery of justice." Tisiphone, her whip crackling with anticipation, threatened, "You will pay dearly for your insolence. The Erinyes will not rest until you have suffered the full extent of your crime." Undeterred, Orpheus played his lyre, its enchanting melodies filling the cavernous halls of Tartarus. The Erinyes, their hearts momentarily softened by the beauty of his music, hesitated. Hades, the lord of the underworld, emerged from his throne, intrigued by the commotion. He listened to Orpheus's plea and, moved by his love and determination, granted him a chance to retrieve Eurydice. However, Hades imposed a condition: Orpheus could not look back at Eurydice until they had both reached the surface world. If he failed, Eurydice would be lost to him forever. As Orpheus and Eurydice ascended the treacherous path out of Tartarus, the Erinyes watched with bated breath. Alecto, her anger reignited, whispered temptations into Orpheus's ear, urging him to break his promise. Megaera, her jealousy consuming her, filled Eurydice's mind with doubts and fears. Tisiphone, her whip poised to strike, threatened to drag Eurydice back into the depths of Tartarus if Orpheus faltered. But Orpheus, his love for Eurydice unwavering, resisted the temptations and distractions. He focused on the sound of her footsteps behind him, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Just as they reached the surface world, Orpheus's heart skipped a beat. He could hear Eurydice's breath, feel her presence so close. In a moment of doubt, he turned to look at her. Instantly, Eurydice vanished, her soul forever lost to the underworld. The Erinyes, their vengeance complete, let out a chorus of triumphant laughter. From that day forward, the Erinyes continued their relentless pursuit of justice, their presence a constant reminder of the consequences of wrongdoing. They haunted the guilty, their whips a symbol of the retribution that awaited those who dared to defy the laws of the gods. And so, the Erinyes, the goddesses of vengeance and retribution, remained an eternal force in the underworld, their names forever etched in the annals of myth and legend.